Hey everybody, welcome to Trading Capital's exclusive analysis. Why is natural gas falling? Was there news or is this simply a technical pullback? We believe this really persists due to three reasons. It's a technical pullback off of the psychological $4 number. You're seeing some profit taking. And then as we head into this little stretch of seasonality period, the current weather forecasts for the US show neither extreme heat or cold prices, which is limiting the demand and usage of natural gas. So we really like to see spikes up or down in temperature, which typically causes a little bit more demand in natural gas. So technical pullback, seasonal period in terms of temperature changes, and then there's a slight oversupply. The latest rig counts in the US are falling. The latest count shows an 8-week decline, which means that there's ample production. And because of the seasonality trends and forecasts over the next few weeks, there is likely going to be a little bit of an oversupply worry since storage levels remain very, very healthy. So the question is, this is a beautiful pullback off of a daily chart breakout. You can clearly see natural gas has broken out of this wedge pattern. The important thing that we have to take note is the weekly chart. Natural gas did not break out on the weekly chart. And what do I mean by that? We simply use this high pivot here, and natural gas managed to get rejected below this weekly high pivot. So daily chart breakout is very favorable. It does look like you're going to trend higher, but the weekly chart, we have to yet again wait for a little bit more data next week. And if we can get another weekly close above this high pivot next week, then that just strengthens the chances and thesis for much higher price in natural gas. If it can't close the week next week above this key high pivot here, call it 398 and change, then we just need to do some more backing and filling. I think that there's basically three areas that you can buy natural gas. One is right over here if you're looking for a longer term investment thesis. Then your second entry is going to be roughly around this 385 zone. And then kind of the line in the sand is going to be this gap fill, or simultaneously maybe it confluences with this upsloping trend line. If you break this upsloping support trend line at the low of this wedge pattern, that's a very, very negative sign for natural gas. But I do think that it's safe to start layering into positions. It's just a matter of how aggressive you want to be on the actual trade. Now, I did warn that with large moves, natural gas has a tendency to have violent 5% down days. We talked about in our last video, but I do suspect that there will be a ton of dip buyers trying to get net long this asset. Please give this video a like down below, and we'll see you on the charts a little bit later.